Fake one, not a real
The
one.
Antarctic.
Captain, I see penguins. Yes, we're getting close now. Close to the edge of the pole. The edge of reason, after which there is a singularity, and all latitudes result in my calculator having an overflow issue.
I just came to elect the new Penguin King.
Well, we're here to defy science and prove to them that their methods of mapping the world are flawed, fundamentally.
Oh. I don't understand why you need to prove to other people why their methods are flawed. Wouldn't you be fine by just having your own superior method and leaving them alone?
Antifreeze. I'm telling you, your inferior methods are terrible. They're awful. I mean, think about it. In latitudes beyond them that make your calculator overflow. Who would have heard of that?
I'll show you, I'll prove it to you. I'll go to the South Pole and do the division myself. And by gosh, will the calculator say error?
Oh, you're gonna go to the South Pole, yes, just like man will land on the moon and will discover Atlantis, and I can believe it's not butter.
There's a paradox to be found, and that butter tin is going with me, because by gosh, I think it is butter.
Well, you can keep living in your little fantasy land as long as you like, but
I've eaten butter before, and I'll eat it again, and I tell you what, if it tastes like butter, and it spreads like butter, and it causes me arterial clogging like butter.
McCarthy,
Antifreeze.
Look at my brand new invention. It tastes like butter. It smells like butter. Ooh, it spreads like butter.
Can you eat it with your hands like butter?
Go ahead. It's definitely not butter though.
Oh, no, it definitely isn't. I can definitely believe that is not butter. Oh.
It works though. It tastes like butter. You just can't eat that much.
It does, but I mean, like, normally you don't just eat a whole chunk of butter. Why did I do that?
I eat chunks of butter every night.
Really?
Yes.
Don't you ever get sick of that? I mean,
No, it's a great nighttime snack. It puts me straight to sleep.
I think it would put you straight to death.
Don't
Long
deep
sleep.
So you know what? What? You know how butter?
Yeah.
Eat it in chunks every night.
Yeah, dude, I love
And
that.
how it's just really going to your thighs and everything.
Well, I like to have nice round hips.
I got this idea. Something that's not butter. It tastes like butter. Almost. Of course, it's not butter. Of course. It's kind of like butter.
So what's the point?
So what's the point? We say it's not butter and people eat it up.
Just because it's not butter.
Just because it's not butter.
You may have come up with one of the best ideas.
Oh,
Ever.
please don't flatter me like that.
We need to get straight to work.
We do.
To the lab!
To the lab!
We are in the lab now.
I love having it right next door.
Yes. So, I put your idea to work.
Okay.
So far, I have lard,
Yeah.
and it smells good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I made soap.
Okay. Can you eat it though?
No.
No? Alright. Well, we need to try again then.
Let's try again.
Alright.
How about you try?
Alright.
Do something. Anything. Science.
So, you know that lard that's sitting there that is soap?
Yeah.
Yep, I sprinkled some salt on it. I think it's edible now.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
Antifreeze. My good sir, I've come up with a new culinary invention. I've taken this lard, commonly eaten, turned it into a new device we call soap.
Oh.
Don't really think it's ever been invented before. But either way, I've sprinkled some salt on it, and it should be edible.
Do you mind if I...
It's certainly more edible than most of the things our age. Go for it.
Well, sir, I believe you have created something great.
Really? I haven't really tasted the thing myself.
No.
I'm a little scared, really. I mean, chemical reactions kind of look like witchcraft to me.
Well, I've only eaten it. It's only been in my stomach for a few seconds now. I might die tonight with ulcers in my stomach, but...
That would be because of witches, though.
Oh,
Necessarily,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Witches will do that to you regardless if you don't give them...
Freeze! Regardless of what you think, I am going to give you ulcers that will tickle your spine from neck to nape.
No, don't do it.
It's already done.
Excuse me, Miss Witch, but the nape is on the top of the neck. It's not actually that far in space. I'll sit down now.
You're next, little boy. I'll get you just as I got your mother for her own corrections of me. You see, I do not stand to be corrected, I do not stand to be instructed, and I do not stand to have my ulcers corrected.
Freeze. Now, listen, I know that you want to graduate from which university, but every single time that a teacher tries to tell you that you answered something wrong on a test, you just scream at them and give them ulcers. I mean, you have to understand that when you're wrong, you need to be corrected.
I don't think that your education system really appreciates the value of casting ulcer spells. Perhaps I should show you.
No, you've given me like 6 ulcers in the past month. Listen. Oh.
I will ulcerate you until you realize
Ulcerate is not a verb. Oh.
that it doesn't matter what you say, because you have the ulcers and I have the power.
Yes, but I think I can get rid of ulcers. Can I? No, I can't. Oh.
Listen, I've been doing this
Empty
for
freeze.
many years. I propose an idea.
What is it this time?
Just hear me out.
Oh.
We found a school for witches. We have all these crazy witches running around ulcerating people when they shouldn't be. They should
Ulcerating's a verb?
It is.
Oh. Learn something new every day.
We need to protect these people. We need to get these witches in line, and we need to teach them
What would we teach them?
everything. We'll teach them other spells besides ulcerating.
Oh, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, sure, we condemn witchcraft, but I mean, if they do things productive, well, what's the harm?
I mean, we could put them to use. We could put witches in factories.
Yes, and we could put witches in schools.
Make witches teachers.
Yes.
Antifreeze.
It's time we factory witches unionized. I'm getting tired of having my labor undervalued by you capitalist pigs.
Get back to work. Stop that.
I can't cast the manufacturer spell all day and not be compensated correctly for my labor.
You're paid $2 an hour.
Well, what would happen if I just stopped working altogether? Would your witch products stop being made?
We
I
replace
believe
you. There's so many witches lining up right out the door just waiting for a job. You have to realize how lucky you are to have this job.
I feel witch sad now.
Get back to work.
I capitulate for now, but one day we will rise and form a school.
Yeah, I'm sure. I look forward to that day.
One day,
Meanwhile, I'll be counting my fat stacks.
one day you'll be counting your ulcers.
Freeze. I call this meeting of the Witch Union to order. Maribel.
Yeah.
And, oh, well, Ingrid is here because that's me. I mean, we only really need 2 witches to run a factory. We got magic and shit.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, how is that, unionization going with the workers? With the head
Apparently,
honchos?
the fat catch up in there say I'm entirely replaceable.
Huh. Well, I mean, we technically are. We're 2 witches running a giant factory. They could use human labor. They could use, like, other witches.
That's a decent point. We don't really have any leverage if we were to strike. But
There's only 2 of us.
we could turn them into newts.
No. They get better from that. I tried already. Wait a second. My cousin Muriel, she was coming up with something before. Hang on, let me use the spellaphone. Yeah, Muriel? What was that thing you gave me? That's it, okay. Ulcers.
Ulcers?
Yes, we give them ulcers if they don't do what we want.
Ulcers?
Yes, You see, it's with this new spell, ulcerate.
What would you teach me this spell? It's not much use if only
Okay.
half the witches know it.
Well, don't worry, I will spread the power to you, my comrade.
Oh, shut up.
Now point at them and say, ulcerate.
Ulcerate.
No, that's ulcerate. It's with a C, not an S-H.
I have a
Oh.
speech impediment.
Yes, I know, and you're a terrible witch.
Well, I never. I'll tell you that one time I tricked a Scottish king into becoming a dead Scottish king.
That's
Antifreeze. I am a Scottish king.
Deadified. You see, the last Scottish king, I actually, I gave him illusions of grandeur. He was a thane, and I was like, oh, I knew you're going to be king one day. King hereafter, I actually said, and then...
Freeze.
You're not listening, you're dead.
I'm gonna be king, you say?
Well, clearly, all you have to do is murder King Duncan.
Oh, that's easy.
Hell to thee.
Okay, how do I kill him?
Well,
My Scottish is, Scottish.
so, here's how you kill Duncan.
Okay,
He is going to ride to your house. He
okay,
is going to sleep in your guest bed.
okay,
You are going to see a vision of a knife. And
okay.
you are going to interpret that as stab him.
Couldn't the knife just be like cut him a slice of cake and, offer him peace so that he could just die normally and then offer me his kingdom out of, love and tranquility?
You gotta think of the big picture here. You want to be king, right?
Yes.
Antifreeze. Honey, look, the knife is back.
Woo, it is! I just see it because I'm kind of sometimes just wandering around the halls and then suddenly it's there.
You know what this means? It means we have to kill King Duncan.
Really? The knife couldn't mean anything else?
He's here, the knife's here. The knife only comes around every time he comes around, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and when
Well,
you're
have we ever served him cake?
No, we haven't served him cake.
So, why do you think the knife comes around to be used? And does the knife have to be used in such violent ways? No, it's a kitchen knife. You use it in the kitchen, so either you stab him in the kitchen, or you bake that motherfucker a cake.
With the knife in it. Great idea. Sneaky. No, come on, think of the big picture.
No,
Think of Scotland.
I know,
Right.
I'm thinking of Scotland, but it's hard to do it when I can't speak with a Scottish accent. But you see, Duncan has just been such a great guy to me. He taught me how to play catch. He taught me everything I know.
Dear, you
Antifreeze.
have to get...
Hey, Daddy. It's time to learn how to play catch.
Oh boy!
Ready? Okay. Ow! Why are we using cannonballs, Uncle Dunkle?
That's what we use in Scotland.
Oh.
I don't think you understand. We are the nation of strongmen.
Yes, I know, but
We have to learn this way.
I'm 6!
You're close enough to being a man as is.
I mean, people do die around like 30, so it's almost time for my midlife crisis.
7 is a rite of passage. That's when you
Oh,
man. Don't hold it over your head. That's just not smart.
Oh, you're right. Please,
Okay.
call a doctor.
Okay.
Do we have those in Scotland?
Let's try something a little bit lighter. How about this boulder?
Oh God, no. No.
Ready?
No.
Ready?
No,
Ready?
not the dark place. I don't like dark places. They bring back bad memories. Ah,
Stop crying.
I
You
can't.
only have a 5-ton boulder on you.
I know, but it's squeezing all the tears out of my tear duct.
It's only 1 ton heavier than 4 pounds.
I know.
Alright. Let's get you out.
Uncle Dunkle,
Yeah.
can I stab you at some point in the near future?
Probably not because I have pecs of steel.
You have what?
Pecs of steel.
What about your back?
Also iron.
What about your face?
Diamond.
Ass?
No, those are kind of soft.
Then
Antifreeze.
you had better watch your ass!
Antifreeze. Little Dunkel, come with me, come. We must go to the river Styx.
Yes, yes.
Here. I will grab you by the ass, lower you in by the ass. Last place they'd ever attack.
Makes perfect sense.
Just grab onto these loops
Okay,
here,
okay,
and
okay.
you're lowering in,
Okay.
and dunk,
Okay.
and dunk.
Okay.
All right, and now,
Okay. Okay.
now.
What did I just do?
You now shall have pecs of steel.
I already had those.
No, but now they're like case-hardened steel.
Let me test that.
Like really,
Whoa. That's weird.
I know, isn't it great? Here, what's the spear? Ting, ting, ting. You are an Iron Man now, Duncan.
Great. Let's go to war.
With whom? Yes,
Who are those guys kind of north?
the Picts. Yes, we should go to war with the Picts or the Scots.
I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, let's go with Scots. Those are the guys next to us, right?
Not yet. Yes, they are neighbors. Yes, we could go and we could conquer them with your pecs of steel. They'd probably be shocked into it. They love a strong man in Scotland.
Exactly. I'll just bring my boulders.
Yes, bring the boulders, and we will impress them with tossing
I've
games.
got my sack of boulders.
And just like the Romans, they will see that you are born to be king,
Like the Romans.
like the Romans. The Romans.
You love me a good Roman story.
Yes. But now is not the time for that. That time will come later. Again, we'll regale those Scots after they have sworn fealty with tales of your greatness and all the many peoples that you have subjugated before you, the Gauls, the Romans, and of course the Persians and their rugs.
Love those rugs.
Yes. Oh,
Just
perhaps the greatest
just
victory of
burning those
all
rugs.
is to lie on a Persian rug
No, no,
after
I like
having
them up on the
conquered
wall.
the Persians.
Antifreeze. Man, the rug making life has been really awful since Duncan came and subjugated us.
I know what you mean, man. I mean, like, it just doesn't feel the same now that they're Duncan rugs instead of Persian rugs. Who names shit that way?
We're not even getting any of the profits from this. We should strike.
Yes, we should strike them with ulcers.
With ulcers.
I know a witch that we can call upon. A witch who will get back at Duncan, I'm sure of it.
Oh, that other guy who wants to be king?
I don't know what she's going to do, but I know that she did this once before. Little man from Rome, little Julius Caesar. See, she got it so, even though he was a great guy, nobody liked him. And it worked.
Freeze. Antifreeze. Listen, you've been with me for many years now.
Yes.
Why don't people like me? What the hell? I'm a great guy. I'm your ruler. Look up to me.
It's not my place to say why people don't like you, sir.
Yes, it is. It is your place to tell me exactly why people don't like me so I can change that.
Oh, but people do like you, sir.
No, clearly they do not. I was just passed on the street the other day and the other guy said, "Hey, asshole, move it." You don't tell that to Julius Caesar.
Now, do you think I'm a smart man, sir? Because the last person who told you people don't like you know what happened to him, right?
Yes, I know.
Well,
I chopped his head off
Yeah.
and fed it to a lion.
yeah, no, I...
What do you think about that guy on the street? I chopped his off and fed it to a lion too.
I really don't like lions anywhere near my head.
Listen.
Okay.
You don't have to worry, because if you can solve my problem, I promise you, no lions.
All right.
Your head stays on your shoulders, maybe a toe or two, but no head loss.
Antifreeze.
I can deal.
Man, I really hate that Julius Caesar guy. He's always chopping off people's heads and feeding them to lions.
I know.
It's like he overdoes it.
You know what we should do?
Stab him in the back.
Okay. I was gonna go with, like, scold him sternly, but stab him in the back.
I mean, is it really our place to scold the king of Rome?
He's not the king yet.
Emperor?
Emperor. Well,
Ruler?
look, okay,
Overseer.
we are only two people in the Senate. He's Julius mother-loving Caesar. We need to get some allies.
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 How do we do that?
Well, next time the Senate meets, Julius is off fiddling the diddle. By that I mean going to the bathroom.
Oh, I thought you meant... Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Freeze. me, I must fiddle my diddle.
All right, friends, Romans, countrymen. We all have to get together and stab this motherfucker. He is running away.
Oh, okay, I'm back. No, wait. That ambrosia does it to you.
With what was once an amazing republic, and he just totally killed Pompeii and fucked everything up.